Assalamualaikum, I'm your host and those Kasaraj Chat. Right now I'm at World Trade Center on TechX 2021. This is the third day of TechX. I'm standing on a very colorful theme, very attractive theme, as the booth called Who. I'm standing with Mr. Farzam Kamalabadi. He's the executive chairman of Who. Let's talk with him and ask him what is the Who. First of all, thank you so much for your time. We just see the booth and color, very attractive. We just want to know what is the Who.
Very good. Who? Say we are who? Who are you? Sorry, that was a joke. Who? It stands for Hyper Optimum Organization Exchange. We are a very mature exchange. About 4 years of history. We have 400 coins listed already. About 3 million active. 3 million registered traders and about 100,000 active. And we have 10 basically pockets of income generation, including onboarding of coins, and including, of course, crypto exchange, just like a Forex, crypto lending, asset management, private wealth individual, futures trading of every kind of digital currencies, as well as our own mining, our own operations. We have our own smart chain, public chain, top 3 in China and also globally. The company is in Hong Kong, in UAE, Dubai, at Silicon Oasis, and we are also in Cayman, and we are going to go global. We are already global as far as the input of projects and also the coin traders, but we will have actually registration offices all over the planet because I grow companies by multiplication. So by next year, you will be seeing a world-class, probably perhaps the first year lead exchange of the crypto of the world.
When we talk about crypto world, when we talk about Bitcoin world, the first time TechX give opportunity to all of the crypto peoples come and show the product. How's the response you get from the visitors who visit your booth or visit TechX?
There is a whole global movement and imperative of the what I call mega capital migration of the classic assets and classic wealth creation on blockchain and therefore on crypto. Even though we call Bitcoin, Ethereum, they are the front runners, they are not the only players. In the future, you will see a vast diversification of programs, projects, and crypto and coins launched, and we will see the emergence and the surge of this. Also, the mass adoption by non-crypto investors will be hugely migrated on both private level, institutional level, in fact, even governments. We can say, if we don't beat them, join them. In fact, why should we beat them? We should join them to begin with. So it is a mega macro world process that the whole world is moving, upgrading itself from classic assets into digital global economy. And the digital global economy is a phenomenon, and it has a theology, it has a reasoning why. It has also a multiplier factor. So wealth creation in a faster way and in a larger way. But what I have on HOO and on our opening day of the GITEX, the opening day of Future Blockchain Summit, my keynote address was to infuse embedded benevolence to the whole blockchain system. That means basically humanitarian will have its hyperledger and distributed ledger. Philanthropic will have its smart contracts. So we create wealth at the same time and distribute it at the same time. So we as HOO, Hyper Optimum Organization, which will be a conglomerate in a positive meaning, ecosystem, vortex of vortices, that how myself, I'm Farzam Kamalabadi, chairman of futuretrends group and also executive chairman of HOO. I institute these methodologies of what I call vortex creation, swap of shares, and a whole community of institutions around attractive centers, therefore a conglomerate creation in a short time. And this conglomerate creation, we use it for the goodwill. We will be more compliant with the government, more in unison and unified. We will do everything on the, what we call it, standard, global, and we will go global. And in fact, we are going to partner with a lot of even sovereign wealth funds and also partner with a lot of established institutions so that we bridge the gap between private, institutional and governmental.
The last question, The crypto is right now is a very common and very popular. Everyone wants to learn crypto, and especially when we talk about the learning process for the crypto is a very less, right? So you have a plan for any learning or any institute where you get the normal people get the training for the crypto?
Yes, of course. On HOO, Hyper Optimum Organization, we have foundation, we have academy, we have university, so we have our training programs. But beyond that, remember, it is correct that the entire movement from where there was no internet until there was internet, everybody denied it, was against it, was worried about it, fearful, gradually got curious, adopted, multiply used it, popularized the whole planet, and they forgot that they were against it. The same phenomena on 100 or 1,000x scale is happening. Now, in the process, we have to be vigilant. Yes, there are the scammers. They are both, maybe you can call it malignant, but more even benign scammers. Most people give a promise of white paper and cannot deliver.
Yeah.
So don't issue coin first and give a promise of white paper that 1,950 coins went up and dead. So we don't want that. We want a healthy ecosystem, a healthy operations of blockchain that integrates and aggregates industrial operations. On top of that, you issue a coin, a token that represents the value of your operations, your value of large transactions across a certain theme. So if you do that, you will do it in a healthy way. So that's what I always say. Don't talk, don't write, act your white paper. First, implement at least partially your white paper, then issue coins. Now, the investors also need to develop judgment, what I call deciphering of which coin is real, has underlying value, and which don't. Which is a hype, is actually a real asset. So that division of understanding among the masses is what will make the game both fair and real. And we don't want the new generation of blockchain and crypto and digital economy to be only on hypes. We want to avoid that. So we on HOO, on our Hyper Optimum Organization, invite projects, programs, coins that are mature, high quality, also investors community. We give also fixed income deposit. We give also, as I said, futures trading, assets allocated to the right projects. We also have our own fund. We invite also co-investors to join us, both as co-GPLPs or co-investment. So we are basically an ecosystem that is leading the industry. And it's leading the industry in a wise, smart way. That's why we have Who Smart Chain, we have Who Smart Exchange, and also we try to be, I'm a humble person. I always believe others are better than me, but we try to catch up and to be better and better than ourselves. And also bring new features. I am always a believer of innovation, invention. We never repeat others, we don't mimic others. We like to be a leader that others follow, and in fact, make sure that the others are also leaders. I believe in greatness of humanity and inclusive growth so that the collective humanity matures. And economic justice has escaped humanity for 10,000 years. We don't want to be another class of super rich that forget about the others. So the rise of the best must include the rise of the rest. We call it the rise of the best among us, but inclusion of the rise of the rest, who will become the best also. I hope we provide HOO as a good platform for that.
Thank you so much for your time and thank you so much for your information. And stay tuned with your host and host, Farzam Kamalabadi, for much more updates on TechX 2021 only on TechX.
And you will be hearing more of Hyper Optimum Organization from 1,000 angles and corners because we'll be around the planet.
Thank you so much.